Okay, Thursday morning in the kingdom, and it's Thirsty Thursdays, and we're going to celebrate, because look at that, 12,000 subscribers. Yes, we're so close to 1 million subscribers. Yes, just like Dr. Evil, 1 million. Yes, once we hit 1 million subscribers, oh, it's going to be easy street. Oh, yes, we're going to have film crew and people to take care of all the details. Yes, a film crew outside the bedroom. That's going to be strange, yes, but we'll do it and we'll survive. So 12,000 subscribers. We got to thank everybody for joining us and the comments. Yes, we're all learning. Yes, even if you can't comment, type okay. Yes, that way we know you're out there and you're still kicking. Yes, just like me. My lips are working today because I had some titty vodka this morning. Yes, to get the lips working. That's all it takes is a little titty vodka. But maybe it was titty vodka without the vodka. Oh, those are nice. Yes. All right, so this morning we woke up to -3, which is lies. Look, my hands, no Grinch gloves. It's warm out here because there's no frickin' wind. Not like yesterday. We were in the wilderness. It was nice. And then we came out and, oh, it was cold. Like Saskatchewan. No, North Dakota. That's got to be the coldest place on earth. North Dakota. Yes, so we woke up to -3, but feels like -6. Lies, lies, like my marriage. On the yo-yo scale, +26 Fahrenheit, but feels like +23. Lies, lies, yes. So today we have to venture into Hooville to the staff's house. So it's going to be an emotional day. So I have to watch how much titty vodka I drink because I have to drive. Yes, we have to play by the rules up here. All right, let's scroll this way and see what's going on. There is no sunshine. It's just a gray, icky day. Yeah, I'm colorblind, so a gray day every day. Yeah, hello. Yes, all right, so over here we got the wood stoves going. I think I'm going to play with wood. We have to finish off between the two doors there because we kind of didn't do that. Yes, we should have done it in May when we had the mosquitoes and the sandflies as our co-workers. The wood stoves are going. Just look at those skies. The smoke is going straight up. Can we see that, Les Nessman? Oh, that looks good. All right. So I'll venture into Hooville today for the staff to landscape the gravel in her yard. Yes, the town of Hooville drops them off, 6 months after they fixed her water line twice. Yes, unreal. That's why we tell people not to move up here. It's not a happy place. You pay lots in taxes, lots for water. You pay for lots to get nothing in return. Oh, wait, that's a marriage. Well, I better go. Here comes the boss.
Thursday morning in Hooville. It's almost 10 a.m. and as you can see, it is still pretty cloudy out here right now, but there's not much of a wind, which is nice compared to the last few days. It also got really warm yesterday, so the ground started to melt. Now that it's chilly, it's frozen. Look at that. Pretty slippery out there. I wouldn't want to walk around on this. Now let's head inside, let the dogs out, and make breakfast. Just after 10 a.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's -2 degrees Celsius, which is 28 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. Looks like it's going to be another cloudy day, so I'll head inside, let the dogs back in. Then this afternoon at 1 p.m. I'll head over to the kingdom. We're supposed to be bringing the mini into Hooville so I can do some more landscaping before the ground freezes.
Okay, to amuse myself this morning before we go into Hooville this afternoon. Yes, to do some landscaping at the staff's house, we have to enclose this piece here. All right. Ooh, it sounds echoey. Crispy, too. All right. That's the joys of the Great White North or Wilderness, Alaska. When it's cool, it's crispy. All right. So here we are. This is what we have here. Down there is the floor, that base. We have beams overhanging. We have the door over here. But the thing is we took 3 or 4 different items and made it work. Okay, so the hinges have to be angled like that for the door to open enough for the mini hoe to come out. You have to have the door at a slight taper. You can't be straight or you'll hit it. Yeah, trust me, I know. So it took me all summer to think about it. So if I tuck my wood in behind the hinge and then hammer it on the inside, that should work out. So we have a nice fit going up here, a little bit of a gap up there, but that's no problem. We will perform magic and make it look good. Oh, the echoes are unreal. Also, too, we have the wood stoves turned right down, and we're burning that fresh harvested trees yesterday that we are the skill saw loggers. So we have a nice smell of jack pine or wilderness pine. Those little Christmas trees, pine. Yes, remember those air fresheners, the Christmas trees ones there? Yes, so that's what the smell is. Can you smell that, Les Nessman? I can. Okay, just about lunchtime in the kingdom, and it sure is quiet. Yes, echoey, but I got it done. It took a lot of consulting with Jack Daniels over the summer to think about this. But you have to remember, we've created a problem. Okay, so view this side of the hoe shack as your wife, and this side over here as your mistress. So there'll always be, how would you say, confrontation or whatever. Because this side of the hoe shack is going to go up and down, and this side of the hoe shack will go up and down, but the opposite way. So we have to make a flex joint. Yes, a flex joint, because we live on, how would you say, the Canadian Shield, the bedrock, the muskeg at the end of the world here in Wilderness, Alaska, but in Northern Manitoba. So I use some of my finest 2x4s or 2x6s and the wood because this is going to be weathered outside. We're going to get some wood in here to nail the weather stripping and everything too. So we have to have that. So I'm very pleased how this turned out for being sober. Let's check inside. Okay, it's toasty warm in here, plus it smells like pine trees. Yeah, it's pine salt, pine trees or that air freshener or whatever. So we're not welding or bolting anything to the steel because we want a flex joint. So I did everything to incorporate onto the plywood. Oh, we got some shadows. Is that better? I seen the staff do that. She waves her hand up as if she's waving at me. So this turned out very well. So after lunch or after we get back from Hooville, I can insulate it and seal it up with some gasket goo. All right, let's go burn some lunch in the microwave.
11 a.m. and I just came down to put some wood in the stove. I've had a fire going most of the morning. It's actually doing pretty good. The house is nice and warm. I'll let it burn out at lunchtime. That way when I head to the kingdom, I don't have to worry about a fire. Next time I have my fire, I'll make sure I clean out the chimney pipe because it has been a few days. Now let's head upstairs and switch laundry and wait for 1 p.m. 12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. The sun has made an appearance, but it is still kind of cloudy out here, so let's head inside, let the dogs out, and I think I'm going to have leftovers from last night. Then at 1 p.m. I'll go up and do the mail and head over to the kingdom. Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 2 degrees Celsius, which is 35 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. Looks like it's going to be a nice afternoon, which is good for doing stuff around the yard. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs back in, head up and do mail, then go over to the kingdom. Just after 1 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom. Mail wasn't done yet, so once we're done with the mini in Hooville, then I'll go check the mail. Now I'll head down to the shop and see if my dad's ready to go. All we're going to do is load the mini onto the hoverboard, then head into Hooville. My dad will be dropping the mini off and coming back to the kingdom, and then I can do some landscaping at the house. Just got the hoverboard out of the box car and put onto the mini. It is just 2 tires and a brace across, that way the blade can hook onto it, and then when we hook up to the 39 I'll show you how we do that as well. Now my dad will put little rubber down to keep the strap from getting cut, then we'll go over to the 39 and load up. Almost 1:30 and we just got the mini loaded onto the back of the 39. This is what we call the hoverboard. It works pretty good, especially for short distances, and it's good in the bush too when we go down the trails. I'll walk up and show you guys. It's extra crunchy out here right now. And now it should just follow along behind the 39. Let's head on into Hooville so I can do some landscaping. 1:30, we just made it to Hooville. The 39, the hoverboard had no problem. It's melted enough that the roads weren't that slippery. Now we'll unhook everything and my dad can head back to the kingdom and I'll do some landscaping. Looks like we have to take the hoverboard attachment off because one of the teeth got hooked right on the far corner there. So my dad's gonna unbolt it from the bottom, then we'll take it off and hopefully get the tooth unstuck because I need the bucket to do my landscaping. Just got it unbolted, and as you can see, it lifted up quite a lot, so that means we were on very uneven ground. There we go. Fixed it. Good thing my dad brought the right tools. Got the Mini unloaded, no problem. I'll leave the bottom of the hoverboard here. Now I'll go around to the back of the house and smooth out a pile of dirt that I got the other day before it freezes. In the back of the house, and I've already started smoothing out the little pile of dirt that I got the other day. I'm kind of pushing it towards Herc's dog pen, that way we can get the water away from the house. Then I'll level it out where the hoe is sitting. Then once that's done, whatever's left over I'll put into Herc's dog pen. I was able to get the back leveled out, no problem. I did the best I could. I'm trying to keep it away from the house, but kind of coasted around Herc's dog pen, so I think it looks pretty good. I'll smooth it out a bit more and pack it down, then go around to the front. 2 p.m. and I'm in the front yard now, just digging out a little trench in the front here because with all the water breaks and stuff I've had, my little trench is no longer here, as you can see, so I'm just going to kind of lift it up. My trench is supposed to go down around into the corner right to there, so hopefully I can get that done before my dad comes back at 2:30 for the Mini. I'm not digging much of a trench, just enough that the water is lower than my yard. I started over there in the corner because that's the low spot. I've just been digging up this way. Almost 2:30 and I was able to get my little trench dug out. I even went over by the corner there and dug that one out as well. I also got the Mini on the sidewalk and all ready for my dad to come. I did message, so he should be here soon. 2:30 and my dad showed up with the 39. Now we'll hook the Mini back up and go to the kingdom and see what else we're doing today. Got the Mini loaded up onto the hoverboard, no problem. Now my dad will head back to the kingdom and I'll follow him behind. Almost 3 p.m. We just made it back into the kingdom, no problem. Now we'll unload the Mini from the hoverboard, put the hoverboard away, and then we can start working on the hoe shack. I think my dad found some plywood to put on so we can enclose it. In the hoe shack now, it looks like my dad found some plywood. As you can see, they are already used because we repurposed everything. Glad we saved these. They are just the right size for the wall and the ceiling up above, so we're going to put those on real quick. 3 p.m. and it's coffee time. We're able to get both sheets of plywood up. This is the one. It's right over top of the Mini. Look at that. Fit perfectly. Now I'll show you guys the other plywood. This is the other piece of plywood. It's right up above the wood stove, and we just have the side here left to do, but I'll head inside and grab my dog treats because I'm officially done for today, and I'll go back into Hooville and start cutting some firewood in my basement and do the weather at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 3 degrees Celsius, which is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It was a nice day out there today, but now it looks like there's some clouds rolling in. Maybe we'll get some snow. My trench is actually starting to work. I can see water going down it, which is good. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, 5 o'clock in the kingdom and we're still working. We got the mini hoe outside and it's starting to rain. Yes, rain, not snow. Yes, so she's not going to be a happy hoe sitting out in the rain. All right, so here we are picking and choosing through the wood. Yes, we're not using the good stuff. We're saving the good stuff for a project. Yes, so here we are utilizing as best we can with the hoe out. Yes, any other day would bring it outside, it would have to run, but now it's warm enough we can bring it outside. So this is what we're doing, is making a mess. Yes, we're trying to make square sheets of plywood fit in non-square thingies. Yes, you know how it is. You know those little toys as a kid, you try to put the square peg in the round hole. Well, that's what we're doing here. Nothing square, nothing's true, but the thing is we're leaving spaces to get, how you say, spray foam to spray in there. Yes, the lucrative spray foam, we always talk about it, like this Big Bird on Sesame Street with Mr. Snuffleupagus. He's the only one could see it. So I think that's our spray foam. It's mysterious. We never see it. We always talk about it. And hopefully we can get some plywood up around here, because you can see that the plastic got warm and it shrink tight. Well, that's what we want. But it's working out pretty good. We got this wall done. Was just slap the sheets up and then we can dress it up when it's snowing and cold. So as you can see, this sheet here had some holes in it, so it works good over there. We'll just have to put a little cover patch over it. And same as over here, we don't want tight fits because we're going to be sealing it up properly. Yes, that's what we've been saying. 20 years from now we'll do it. All right, so we got the wood stove turned right down. Let's see if we can get some more sheets up here before we push our luck too much. All right, let's get back to work. Okay, it's 6 o'clock and I'm soaked. Yes, it started off as a rain. Now it looks like it's cooling off and there's some snow, but I had to get it done. Yes, I had to get it done. So what I'm doing is cutting the little pieces out of painted wood. Yes, we have some plywood that was around the windows. Yeah, kind of like this here. Well, it was the same design. So you get a sheet of plywood with this window cut out. See how it is here? The guy put the join there. No idea why he did it that way. I paid some people money and ended up, how would you say, getting screwed up. So I've learned a long time ago to do my own carpentry and get it done and get it done right. Yes. So we got this kind of scab together, pieced together, but it should work out. We're going to, when it's a snow day, yeah, like now, we can do around the chimney and stuff, and we got to finish off this wall here, but I have to put the pieces up, but that's the joys. Everything has to be flexible, and this turned out rather well, considering, I don't know, nothing's straight, nothing's true, but oh well, that's the rotation of the earth. I live in the land of Dr. Seuss, where nothing is straight. Okay, the 39 did good today, going into Hooville and back. Yes, we waved at the ladies when we were pulling our hoe. Yes, on the hoverboard. All right, so there we go. We stocked up the stoves, getting things going. I don't know what happened to the shop stove. Well, we'll have to check that out. All right, let's go walk the dogs. Oh, we got to check the flags. I'm soaked, I'm tired, and I'm sore. Yes, lifting those sheets up in the hoe shack is hard and real. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, and make a video, and we'll talk to you later.